Welcome everybody, we have another game here from the best of the best on EGC TV tournament. We got MarineLord playing as the Japanese, representing Easy Esports. And in the color blue, Vortex playing as the English. Welcome everybody. I have a deeper voice today. We have Coastal Cliffs, actually, no, this is actually Holy Island, so players gonna be contesting the water. Now I have a really deep voice this morning just because I woke up a little bit sick. Now, you know, it's one of those sickness where it's like, you don't know if it's a cold or something else. So basically my strategy is basically sleep a lot. After I sleep, somehow I feel worse. But if it's in the afternoon, I feel better. So I really don't know, like, what is the... You know, what is the what is the reason behind those things? Anyway, let's get back into this match, because these guys, especially Vortex, he likes to play really aggressively here. Vortex, obviously a very aggressive player. Like, when you see him play, he's like, okay, let's go papu bing papa, and then just keep try. He's a very good guy on seeing when you can finish the game, and that's a lot of things that players usually don't have. It's like, you know, I don't know when to finish the game, and when you watch the replay, you see, oh my god, I already won this game, and I didn't know I already won, and I, instead of going for the kill, I went back to my base. I don't know if that happened to you, but Vortex is the kind of guy that pretty much have a lot of instincts when he say, okay, I already won, I just need to keep pushing, and that's it. And maybe that's what we're gonna see here, especially when you see the English here. Like, typically the English is gonna be the aggressor. Now the Japanese have a really nice advantage here in this map. They have cheaper fishing ships, which means they can have a faster ASAP. You know, they spend less resources to get those ships. And they just... oh my god. Oh my god. Reminds me of the festival I had last night. Near my home there was like a festival. We're doing some noise, and I saw some, you know, some Muslim Chinese. Like, it's kind of impressive when you think about it. Like, oh, Muslim Chinese. And they were putting some techno music, dancing, and they were selling like sheep. I believe this is the kind of guy. Let's take a look at Vortex. I'm not an expert on it, but a minute, let me take a look at something. There you go. More much better frames. Like, not bad at all. Good thing for him. There's plenty of food for everyone. You know, there's not only one restaurant. You can actually, you know, eat fish here, or potentially you can go farm as the English. Now we see Vortex opening up with 4 villagers on gold. Most likely will be part of his pick order, just because he's a little bit behind. When you go to the water, you need to catch up. And you can see MarineLord actually doing the same here. Now, I'm not exactly sure, but I think these two guys practice together before the tournament. So I'm not super sure of that. But if they do, they should be very familiar with each other playstyles and everything. Obviously, Vortex had a really nice performance the last tournament. He got the second place, and I don't remember which place had MarineLord, but the third place was Lucifer. So yeah, I mean, Vortex obviously a very good player, but MarineLord just having a great ability to execute everything. Like, you wanna do something, he does it like really clean. He's like amazing. Let's take a look at MarineLord's point of view. See the scout here, and it's gonna be actually the Coca Township. I didn't expect this. Like, I mean, it makes sense when you go for hybrid maps like this. Like, you can send the shinobis here just to burn those buildings, you know, and your opponent won't have any chance to build military ships to contest the water, which is very important here. You already have 2 dogs. That's a good thing about it. A tower also going here. Sweet spot from MarineLord, protects the wood line. Have a couple of gold here. Have the deer. Have the berries. I can't get better than this. It can get better than this. Actually, he went for the. It's not this is not his starter gold. MarineLord is very famous for having like really nice spawns, and you can already tell why. There's a joke that goes on the community that like this spawn is MarineLord's MarineLord type of spawn, and you can see why. You can see why this tower does so much. So much to MarineLord, like it gives so much defenses. So I already see Trebora here. Get it? Now MarineLord will be able to micro this perfectly. You gotta be careful with the Shinobi. They're not exactly the best unit to deal with against those archers. They're actually the worst unit. Look at that. They just take so much damage. Got a little bit of a blink, ninja gate and stuff. Meanwhile, another longbow came here. And looks like MarineLord is gonna get behind on the water because those Shinobis are not gonna be focusing on these docks here. That Vortex already have the galley here going there to try to contest the water. MarineLord also have a junk, so I don't know the name of these guys. They have like the same icon. Vortex keep massing those longbows. Have one here, another one here. Looks like there is an entry point. Is this an entry point? I don't think so, right? This is close. This should be close, right? Now MarineLord going with a couple of horsemen here, exactly what he needs. His opponent Vortex without any kind of barracks. Looks like these longbows are not gonna last long. Now you can see the horseman already getting that longbow. Vortex putting that longbow here, the one that doesn't have much HP, as a bait actually. And the other longbows are actually gonna go back home. It's like, actually we don't want to lose it. And obviously in Holy Island, this is a map that is very small, so it serves as an opportunity to be aggressive here. Vortex will just mass those units, and you know, this is a very slow unit. Go back to your base and then go back to your enemy base. Doesn't take much, right? So it's just such a, you know, a perfect match for English, I believe, just because they can be aggressive very early and their mobility doesn't get punished that much. What is this? Increased range of combat ships +1. Now, I haven't seen that before, but this can win you battles. This can definitely win you battles. +1 range defense coming from MarineLord, actually going for an archer range. Like, well, definitely you need that. I mean, he's going spearman. These archers are not exactly the best archers in the game, but you know, this is what you have. 4 attack against these longbows that have 6. And with +1 range armor, they will only do 3 damage. So it's like, it's very bad. It's very bad. At the same time, the water is gonna get some action here as well. I already tell those ships have an extra range attack, 7 tiles range. Meanwhile, this one has 6 tiles range. So it is really. Let's take a look at the range of this. There you go. It's like the horseman will find a spearman. Spearman gonna do a decent job actually. I'm gonna do that bad here. MarineLord with plenty of fishing ships just because he has access to cheaper fishing ships. I'm just gonna have that demo ship out. Ships. Basically, you cannot lose the water. If you lose the water, you lose the game here because, I mean, you still have plenty of ship. That's for sure, but you also invest a lot of this. Now, MarineLord didn't invest as much in the water as Vortex did. So even if he loses the water, it's not such a big economic loss. It's still a big loss, but compared to Vortex losing the water, like I feel like this is a huge loss, like 70 wood each. Like that's a lot, right? Sprinkle chips is gonna be the choice for Vortex here. At the same time, military masses starting to get bigger for MarineLord. No upgrades for the town center yet, so those units will be a little bit weaker compared to his opponents. Wheelbarrow already going there for Vortex. I'm sure MarineLord also has that Towada already researched. We just don't have information about it. It looks like MarineLord keeps pushing. Like he's really confident about his army value. Demo ships gets taken down. Nice micro coming here. I mean, you move the ships that are close and you attack with the one that is far, and you focus on that demo ship. And at the same time, another fight happening here. Just gonna be horsemen trying to get those Lombos, archers, try to get those spearmen, but I hate to see those archers doing so little damage here. So little damage. Demo ship goes down. I'm not sure if it actually got connected with the other ships here. Lombos starting to increase, 11 already. Considering you also need to focus on the water, these ships are expensive, so you don't have like both big military mass and, you know, big mass on the water also, so it's just gonna be harder. Looks like Vortex just gonna torch. This is a guy who's not afraid. Like usually, like, oh, I have 5 spearmen. This is a tower here. Never mind, man. We go for it. We go for the tower. Horseman will try to flank the Lombos, but the spearmen actually going there. Horseman gonna be rallying into the town center. Now remember, this one has the emplacements. Take a look at the water here. And now looks like Vortex has decent numbers. Demo ships are there. Gotta be careful not to get hit by the demo ships. The demo ships managed to take down one ship at the same time. Lombos already in your base, meaning MarineLord, it's out for wood. He went for the wood in the back. It is that constant wood production to get those ships out. Meanwhile, more ships for Vortex. It's like farms. We don't need farms. We only need ships. We are eating sushi today. We're tired of eating vegetables. And no sneaky dock post here. Emplacements on this dock already here. Gonna be able to be a little bit safer. They actually do quite a big damage. And Vortex having plenty of gold. He's getting those man-at-arms out. Potentially he can think about getting a second barracks. Just because the Japanese, you know, are actually currently have archers and horsemen. And you know, those man-at-arms are a little bit tanky. Demo ship. Die for nothing here. MarineLord, just keep massing those military units. But you know, that extra range can really save you from those demo ships. And MarineLord just have so many demo ships here. How many demo ships? 5. I'm gonna focus on that dock. I don't know how these guys managed to play in the water and also micro the units here. You know, it's something. It is something. The dock most likely will go down. Demo ships already appear out of nowhere. Vortex, amazing micro, managed to take those down. Meanwhile, sent the demo ships of his own and also went down. Didn't manage to connect with anyone here. At the same time, another raid happening here. Gonna push MarineLord off the base. Now these are man-at-arms, so you gotta be careful here. I already have 6 of them, so it's gonna be a little bit trickier to take those down. Well, looks like MarineLord is pushing the water. Still surviving. But he's spending a lot. And he's also macroing to go Castlage. Now he lost access to the gold. Looks like he's gonna go here. He just needs a little bit more gold. And you know, just having Castlage, a good Castlage timing, like you can have your Mount Samurai there, or just the Samurai, and with the Yoroshiro makes so much good synergy here. Meanwhile, the water also here. MarineLord just needs a little bit more gold to age up. Just a little bit more. Has plenty of villagers on gold. Look at that. This is an indication that I don't know if Vortex is this. Let's take a look. The Vortex saw the villagers on gold. Like he's killing a lot of villagers here with the longbows. And the man-at-arms are just torching this one. Floating gate. Never mind, it's not gonna happen. He knows he can get out of this one. GG gets called. Go watch EGCTV. Hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you in the next one.